What's up guys? I'm in Moscow now, in my home city, and behind me you can see Moscow State University, my alma mater, and I'm really glad to be here. And in today's video I want to show you two things. I'll show three fingers. I want to show you two things. In the first part of the video I'll talk about my first ever road bike, Steel DeRosa, and in the second part of the video I will take this bike for a ride in the streets of Moscow and test and review the Aftershokz Bone Conduction wireless headphones. The headphones I wanted to try for quite a while, and I was lucky that guys from Aftershokz offered me to try these headphones and do a review for them. So let's see whether I will like them or not. So let me show the bike first. So here we go. This is my first road bike, Steel DeRosa. I bought it in 2014, and in these 7 years it has gone through a number of modifications. I've changed components, color scheme, looks of the bike, and I've ended up with this version of the bike, which I really like, and I think it has a perfect mix of old school frame set and modern components, and with some silver, black, red and a bit of white colors on it. When I was choosing my first road bike, I really wanted to have something classic with thin tubes, horizontal top tube, and I really like the looks of steel frame sets. So after several months of searching, I eventually found DeRosa Neo Primata. This is a frame set that is made in Italy. So they still make those frame sets, you can still buy it. So it's not something old from 1970s or 60s. This frame was actually made in 2012, I believe. It came with Campagnola Athena 11-speed group set and aluminum wheels. And in these 7 years that I've owned it, I've changed the components completely, as I usually do on all my builds. It was driven by the fact that I wanted this bike to ride like a modern bike, but at the same time have this ride feel that only steel frames can offer. I've upgraded the group set, so the crankset and the shifters are Campagnola Super Record. The rear mag is just Record because I wanted a mix of silver and black carbon on my bike as much as possible, and Super Record comes in fully black. And for the same reason, the front mag is Campagnola Athena actually, because again, Record and Super Record come with the black cage. As for the wheels, they are built on AR46 light bicycle carbon rims and Chris King hubs. The reason I chose Chris King, they are not the lightest, but they're definitely the ones that are most durable, and they look really nice in silver color. I had a bad experience with other brands in silver color, it just fades away or some corrosion appears, but Chris King I had on my mountain bike for 7 years, and after 7 years they look as new. Plus, just check the sound. That's probably the best sound you can get from the hub. People buy Chris King just because of this sound. Moving on to the cockpit, I have KC&C Scandium seat post, which is very light, around 120-130 grams, and I paired it with Bjorn Setka saddle. This is their new saddle, it's fully carbon and it has 3D printing on it. It's very light, around 135 grams, and it's very comfortable, surprisingly, very comfortable. I really recommend you to read the reviews, check their website. This is not the saddle I bought for this bike. I have it temporarily here because I bought it for a different project. And on this bike I will have also Bjorn saddle, which is fully carbon, and it's currently being painted to match the color of my bar tape. And the bar tape I have is Cinelli, collaboration with Manual for Speed. It's an American brand which has this nice white to black fade effect on it. Moving on to the stem. This is extra light, Italian brand. This stem is 110 millimeters and weighs just 82 grams. This is incredible for this length of the stem. It's pretty stiff as well. Finally, the handlebars are Deda Super Vulgara, 185 grams in size 42, has internal cable routing, which I really like. And the only part that I didn't talk about yet is the brakes. As for the brakes, I have Planet X. They were pretty cheap. I don't think they make them anymore, but I like how they look and they work really nice as well. Definitely as nice as Campagnola Athena that I had before. They're also pretty light, they're less than 200 grams. So as you can see, I built this bike on pretty light components, so let's check the final weight. 7.7 kilograms, that's pretty damn good for a steel bike with 2 bottle cages and a Garmin mount. Pretty happy about it. So this was a quick overview of my Steel DeRosa road bike. Now let's take it for a ride and test my new Aftershock headphones. But before they do this, it's actually pretty cold in Moscow, so I have some hot drinks with me. This is a bottle of wine that my friend brought to me from Italy. This is actually also DeRosa, but I'll leave it for the after ride. Don't drink and ride, kids. Test complete. It was freezing outside. Let's go somewhere warm and I'll tell you what I think about these headphones. So what can I say, guys? I was a bit skeptical about the sound quality of these headphones before I tried them. But the first moment I tried, I was actually very impressed. I didn't think that anything that is not in your ear can create that kind of sound. The bass was great as well, so I really recommend this to anyone who is looking for the headphones for commuting in the city, because they keep your ears open to any cars or hazards along the way. Guys from Aftershocks designed these headphones for maximum safety in the city and in the road. So if you live in the big city like London or Moscow and you commute on your bike, these are the headphones for you. Obviously, if you live in the forest, then maybe you don't need this, but if you live in the forest in Siberia with bears, then you might think of buying this for your safety, because your life will depend on this. What I also liked about them, because they have external controls, so play and stop button on one of the ears, and then you can increase or decrease volume on the other ear. Also, one of the best things about these headphones is that you can't lose them. When you're in them and you're cycling, no matter what you do, they stay on your ears. And even if you don't want to use them, you can put them on your neck and they will be safely there. Whereas previously I was using my Sennheiser Momentum and I've lost one of the ears a couple of times, and it may be dangerous when you have to stop in the traffic and pick up. For my commuting, I'm definitely replacing my Sennheiser earphones with these. And probably for the tube or for airplane where you need to cancel the noise, I would still be using my Sennheiser earphones because they are great for that. So just to conclude, if you're looking for headphones for your commuting in the city and you live in a busy city and you're riding on the road, this would be for you. If you're looking for something with perfect noise cancelling, then I probably would recommend some other earphones which cope with this function a bit better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. See you soon.